Okay, and talking about waiting out for event, that's going to be the case for TCS. Post-market today, one of the big IT majors to kickstart the earnings season. For what it's worth, we did get numbers of Tata Elxsi yesterday, and the overall commentary was slightly better, even if the headline numbers didn't look interesting. So maybe that's going to be the nature throughout this earnings season as far as IT is concerned. But with respect to numbers, we're working with a growth of almost 1.4% on a constant currency basis. Dollar revenue is expected to be 7,450 million. Of course, aided by the BSNL deal ramp up, plus we're hopeful of a recovery when it comes to the BFSI vertical. Margins will come off this quarter because remember Q1 is the time TCS takes that wage hike impact. So 150 to 200 basis point can be diluted on account of that, but that would be partially offset by the operational efficiencies. Profitability might be down on a sequential basis because the company might go ahead and make a provision of that one-time litigation cost that might come in. Deal wins are expected to be quite healthy, wide range, but still at least $8 to $12 billion is the kind of range which is coming up. So overall, not expecting, let's say, fireworks from TCS, but I think if there's no negative news, Nikunj, that itself will be taken well by the street.
So stock may not fall. And I think last quarter numbers were not that bad, if you frankly ask me. And TCS was a standout number. Can they do something differentiated, which in a sense could indicate that the turn has actually started? See, the last couple of years was fall, then you hit a turf, and then you start recovering. Are they at the beginning of what could be called as a V or a W or a U, right? So that is what I think you would like to hear from them today. I don't think this is a stock where you are going to get a very large beat. It is going to be minor here or there. On that minor, it is not going to be a big swing event. So it is going to be 2-3% here or there depending on the numbers. As long as they show signs of optimism, they genuinely talk about data points which are showing you that things are looking up, and the AI migration is something which now is not a tailwind, is not a headwind for them, the stock may stop falling. The problem, I think, Anisha, for IT is that nobody knows that whether we are at the end of the contraction cycle or we are at the beginning of an expansion cycle. And I think that is the most important point. I mean, once you are clear, it's like they say that a bird in hand is better than two in the bush. I think with IT, it is time to wait for a quarterly recovery rather than trying to prejudge, because it's getting very, very diverse within the group. Earlier you would hear a commentary from Infosys, you knew the texture of the sector. Tata Elxsi is different, Wipro is different, TCS is different, Infosys is different. So I think I would wait for that. I would wait for numeric evidence rather than just a language commentary to judge. I mean, numeric evidence, dekho. See, they've always given a very great picture in terms of the verbal commentary. I want to see evidence that things are turning.